Hard for me to take myself seriously with this shirt on, but gotta do this anyway. Got this guy used to do some business with, know him through a group I'm part of, and just trying to be super empathetic and kind to him. Sounds like there's some type of misunderstanding and really treat me in a way that makes me just go straight to like it's the holiday season. I just hope everything's okay with him. I hope his family's healthy, and I don't know what else is going on behind the scenes. I know what like the interactions we've had, but I just really am empathetic for whatever's going on in his life, and I hope everything's all right with the holidays and that he really just enjoys any time he gets to spend with his family. I really have no idea what's going on in his life. I barely know the guy, but I do know about him is he's an incredibly hard worker and super focused and pretty giving of his time. So the fact that kind of reach out in the way he did with so much aggression towards me and really like not even able to have a conversation. I just go to compassion. Like a knee-jerk reaction could be to go down to anger and frustration and blaming and let my emotions just like take hold of me because I'd be selfish, right? It'd be all about me. It's not all about me. I realize that other people have other things going on in their lives until I take a step back and really try to care for people and just be kind and try to understand whatever they might be going through. Because you never know what somebody's going through in their life. It's just like a video we had a few weeks back. So that video was talking about somebody riding my bumper. Same thing, like you never know what's going on in somebody else's life, in their world. Things that happen without anybody saying anything for fear of judgment or being thought less of. Like none of those things present themselves in day-to-day interactions, especially in business. Like humans overall is one thing, but in business, like the vulnerabilities of talking about those things with people in an authentic manner where it's not positioned and boisterous and just super thought out, but it comes organically. It's easier to move through life for me when you give people a little bit of grace and compassion and care. I mean, there's so many different ancient texts that talk about these teachers, whether it's Jesus or Muhammad or like whatever different religious or ethnic background you come from. These teachers are typically very giving and compassionate and understanding. I mean, Jesus would give his time to the prostitutes, to the lepers, to the outcasts, and he would try to understand them. He'd spend time with them and try to realize that perspective is such a big thing in perception of reality. Like the perspective you have and the experiences that lead up to that perspective. There's so many variabilities that we overlook because we're just worried about ourselves. We're so busy. We've got so much going on. And I've got a lot going on too. But my parents have told me this my whole life, and it's the realest thing ever. Like the world does not revolve around you. And understanding that other people are just doing their best. Yeah. That's all we can do. So be kind. Show compassion. I just hope everything's all right in his world. Every day I wake up, I just have so much gratitude that everybody in my world is okay. And just blessed to be in the position that I'm in and continue to even have the opportunity to grow and learn. So this one's deep from the heart, man. Like years ago, I would have responded in such a way where I would displace the energy into unproductive things that I would reflect it into other areas of my life or talk to somebody about the problem that I'm having and bring that stress into their life and now taint the perspective that somebody may have of that individual if they know them, just so that I could vent, so I could get my ego stroked or let down. But whatever it is, whenever people do that, I do see value in it, but I also see a lack of control. Like then you're not in control. Your emotions are in control. It's like having a drunk driver. It sets you in a path that where you do things that you just don't agree with. Like younger Eickman would have blown this into something that stole a lot of energy from me. And today, just kind of thinking through this and processing it as I'm saying it out loud, like it's doing just the opposite. It's bringing me so much right now, and it's allowing me to have control over something that in the past I wouldn't have control over. So just looking forward to do this podcast we got going on. Got another one. It'll be a good one. I've been looking forward to. So thanks again, everybody.